Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is April 20th, and this is your aftermarket update. So I wanted to go through today's trading with you. We did start a new Top Step Trader Combine today. It is the 50K Combine. So after having discussions with several of you, there was a request made that we go through the 150K Combine, since that's what many of you like to trade. We have done a number of 150K combines, but like I said, there was a request for 50K combine to be done. So we are looking at doing the 50K combine. The profit objective is $3,000. The max drawdown is $2,000. The max drawdown on a day is $1,000. And the maximum number of lots that you can trade is 5. So we will be doing the Top Step Trader 50K Combine. We'll be looking to get this accomplished whenever we can get that hit that $3,000 target, and we'll be posting results on the website. Not every day, but most days. We'll be posting results on this combine in the results section here of the website. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in to the top up here, and you can see we had a very nice day one. We had a net P&L on the day of $565. Total fees, $14.72. Essentially what we did is we took 2 CL trades today. No ES trades. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. We'll talk about those market maker levels. They actually performed, but I got hit but no fill on one entry, and then I missed my next entry by a tick, and then we took this long run up on the CL today, and it took 2 trades. I got stopped out to the tick on the first CL trade, and then we took a nice runner on the next one. So let's talk about, I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to bring up this chart in its entirety here. All right, and this is today's trading area, and let's take a look here. Okay, so one of the things that we do is we put out a trade plan, and that is what you see here on your screen. We put out a trade plan every single evening at about 9 p.m. Central Time. And this trade plan is outlining for you our strategy and then ultimately our tactics on a particular trading day. So as we sit into this, or as we got into, I'm trying to get this worksheet up here for you. Okay. All right, so this is the trade plan worksheet. We'll come back. That's the tactic sheet. We'll come back and take a look at that here in just a moment. So the main strategy today, you had 2 strategies. You had a short up around this 43, 45 to 73 area, or you had the primary strategy along from 41.45 down to 41.20. And the tactic, the specific tactic on the day would be the F1 tactic, okay? So what does that mean? Come over here to your tactics sheet, and you take a look here at F is for fades, and 1 is just simply the OTG SNR entry. So fade trades, F1, OTG SNR entry, gives you your set of rules and also tells you that you are looking for the oversold and overbought on your RSI as an indication that it's time to get into that trade. So if you take a look here, again, our first primary strategy on the downside was a long at the 41.45 and the 41.20, with the sweet spot being around that 41.30 area. And you look here this morning, right here at about 12.45, your RSI is in the oversold area, right into the sweet spot of this zone, right into the sweet spot of this zone, and really the market rallied the entire day from there. And so today was crude oil inventory reports, so we ended up waiting a while before we could actually make a trade. So what we talked about in the room is that we needed to be patient as we were in this area here, and this would have been the long today, but it happened, of course, about 7 hours before we signed in. Market comes down again here into this level one more time around 10:15, around 8:15 this morning. We still weren't doing anything, although this area here was a 70.5 retracement. It was a 70.5 retracement right into this zone, actually a little bit deeper than that as we came down to the top of the zone. But what we had said is that we were going to wait for the next opportunity on the trade plan, and that next opportunity on the trade plan, once this long triggered, we felt that the secondary strategy would then come into play, which was a long out of the 42.77, 42.85 area, and that was our B2 breakout 2 strategy. So you come over to your tactics sheet, you take a look here at the breakout trades, you go up into the breakout trades, and there is your B2 strategy. And this is the strategy that we were looking to do. It is very similar, actually, to the textbook example here. We were over our center point and into our a level right above that. You rallied through it, and then, of course, you had a very long move up. And this is almost the textbook example of what occurred today. This is a 1-minute chart, but this is very similar to what actually occurred. And so as we set in here, we waited into this minor zone. We didn't wait for all of these waves to occur. We didn't wait for this entire wave count to occur. And the reason that we did not is that this occurred right around the 10:30 European session close, and we were anticipating a move into that close today. So we get in long right here at 42.77 on the first attempt. We get in long here at 42.70, maybe 81 actually. It came down at 81 and or 82, 80, something like that. And then I get taken out to the tick down here at 67. I get taken out to the tick. I jump back on board, and then we ride it up to just about to our target up here. A 2-lot, we rode from 75 up to, I believe I got taken out around 17. So it was 25 and 17, 42. It was about an $840, 84 tick trade of the day. And it lasts about 13 minutes. I'll let you watch that. Had we not been taken out to the tick right here earlier on trade number 1, we got taken out right down there to the tick before we got this rally up to this level. Of course, it continued to go as the day progressed. So we'll come back to that OTG trade of the day, 84 tick OTG trade of the day. We'll come back and talk about that. We were on the ES. One of the things that we talked about on the ES this morning, and this relates directly to your market maker levels, right? This relates directly to your market maker levels. The market opened up, right, just underneath the daily structure signal. The way that the trading works, we tell you to get in 1 tick below, right? So comes up, hits us, but no fill, comes down, comes back up again, then goes down to the structure mid. All right, so you had this quad top here. The initial move was 2096 half down to 2092 half. So that was a 4-point move right down into that zone. We then, once we rallied back up, I was looking to get long at 2092 quarter, which was right here. Then it was right back here, 2092 quarter. And then it rallied back up to 2096 half. So I missed a 4-point move this direction. And I missed a 4-point move back up the other direction because it came down and missed me by a tick. So we had that little seesaw action. We came down into the structure mid. What we talked about in the trading room was the fact that if it comes down to the daily structure signal, gets through the mid and can't get to the next signal, then generally speaking, it'll go up to that daily structure target. And I told you guys in the room today to write down this level, 2101.75, that was going to be a targeting area. It came down into, I was looking to get long right off the 2097. It came down 3 times to 20, right down into this area, and it did not end up filling me, and it went up to the target. So not a great day in terms of luck on the ES, but that's okay. Once we had that really super strong rally on the CL today, we were fine with the ticks that we ended up with today. So again, 565 net, 580 was the gross. We had 2 trades today, 1 winning trade, 1 losing trade on the CL, and we followed the plan today, and the plan worked to perfection. So again, I'm going to let you watch this OTG trade of the day here on the CL. It lasts about 13 minutes, and you'll get a good sense of us getting in and managing this trade all the way to the top. So without further ado, here is your OTG trade of the day. I'm at 75, and the stop here is 64, okay? Stop here is 64. We just hit 77. I'm expecting a rally up here. You've got liquidity down to 65, protecting it here. I got taken out to the tick previously. I like being a little bit under the level here at 75. Now rally up through this 76, 77. Push us up through it here. 106 short at 77. $63. 12 ticks to 63 on the stop. Come on, rally up through 101 short at 74, 113 short at 74. And we're trying to chew through the orders there at 74. There's 75. Come on, 76, 77. 101 short at 77. We got to break up through 77 to 78. 1, 2. 38 hit the offer at 76. That's not enough. Now you got 109 short at 76. There we go, 77. Now rally through here, 77, 78, and higher. Let's go. Come on, get through it. I'm in long at 75 right here. Yep, I am, Jesse. I'm in long. I got taken out to the tick. And I suspect that it's going to rally. I'm in long right here. You can see that blue line on your price ladder. And you can see that it says net up here too. So my stop here is 63. Trying this area again, I'll have to wait if it takes me out. And it's the story of my life with this to the tick bull crap. Missing hit but no fill, missing me by a tick, and then to the tick on the stop out. That's just the way it goes. Yes, I'm in long from 75. And 63 is the stop. And this is my second attempt through it here. Now, I'll feel pretty comfortable if we can get up through this 78 and then obviously 84. If we can break, we'll start by trying to break through this 78. So this is a push into the level here. Your swing low there actually hit 67, and that's where my stop was. And I got taken out to the tick at 67. And we got to get up through 78 here. Come on, 77, 78, bust 78. There we go. All right, that's the first little move up that's encouraging. Now let's get through 83, 84 here. We got to get up through 84. That's the next little bump here we got to get through is 84. And then, of course, we got to make a new high. 112 short at 85. It's going to be tough to get through initially 84 to 85. It's going to be a little bit tough. But we'll see. Just stay above 77 as long as we can. Then you've got that high up there at 94. There's 82. Come on, 83, 84, rally through it here. There's 84, 85. That's the next little bump you want to get through. 85. We hit 85. Stop and break even now. And let's see if we can continue the rally. There we go. 87, 88, 89, 90. Get up through the high up here. 40. Let's see. 33 is still the target up here. 43, 32 is still your target. 21.01 half is the 01 half is the short on the ES. We've got liquidity at 90. We've got to get through. Lots of orders stacked up at 90 and then through to the high. Come on. If we break 43, we may zip right on up into my target. We'll see. Or we may just do that dance that you do around the whole number It goes up to 03, 04, then comes back to 92, then up to 07, 08, and then comes back to 00, then up to 6, 7 again, and then back to 92, and it may do all that BS. I'm looking for a pop, though, if we break 43. You've got 110 short at 93 up here, 110 short at 93. So the risk that we took was 13 ticks on that entry, and you're looking to get to 32 from here. So that's 75, 25, and 32 is 57. So you're talking about almost a 4-to-1 risk reward if you want to take a look back at that Excel spreadsheet that I was showing you. Trail stop here now is at 76, break even plus 1. We need to get up through 94. I think we will. Then if we get to 43, I may put one. I may bring one on a trail stop at 10 or 15 ticks, maybe 10 ticks, maybe 15 ticks behind it. 75 to 85. Because I want to get a little bit of something out of this. There we go. 97, 98, 99. Get through 00. There we go. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Target's 32. Trail stop here now is 92. 17 ticks to 92. There's 8, 9. Let's rally through it. 32 is your target. Got taken out to the tick, or we wouldn't have had to put up with anything today. Any crap today. Bring that trail stop to 95. Break even plus 20. We're at 43.13 here. 43.32 is your target, but it may start to pause in this area. You got liquidity at 15. I'm going to bring my stop is at 95. Can you believe that? How you like that? How's that for crap? To the tick, yet again. Another day of to the tick. Before you just can't quite get that one trade to just rally or get me in and do the thing it's got to do. It's got to stop me out first so it can minimize the amount of win there, right? 250 short at 15. Bring this trail stop now to 98 for now. We may have trouble getting through the 15 level. You've got lots of liquidity stacked up, especially right there at 15. You've got 260 short at 15. And we keep hitting the high at 14. In fact, you had 161 on the offer up there at 13. 2101 half short on the ES up there. 2101 half short on the ES. So you've got liquidity backfilling here on this push up here. But I think this thing's going to rally. There's 15. Bust through 15 to 16. Let's go. There's 17, 18. 32 is the target. 05 is the stop now. 30 ticks to 05 on the stop. And I may change that back to 98. That's what I'm going to do. It's at 98 now. And 32 is your target. 42.32 is your target up above. There's 17. Come on, get through 17, 18. Go hit my target up here. Yep, target based on the red break. That's exactly right, Juan Carlos. Bring this trail stop now to 05. That's the sweet spot of your red break is up there at 32, and that's the target. You've got liquidity parked up here. There's 22, 30, there's 23. Bring this trail stop now to 10. You've got lots of liquidity stacked up above you. We're only 10 ticks from home here, but there's a bunch of liquidity stacked up. So my trail stop now is at 10. Okay, my trail stop's at 10. So this is kind of what we were talking about. This is the secondary strategy on your trade plan. Let's see if we can rally up through 23, 24. There's 24, 25. We're going to bring the trail stop now to 14. Trail stop now at 14. I'm getting close to a potential entry on the ES. And I don't know if I'm going to trade the ES if we end up making it all the way to my target up here. Bring this trail stop down to 9. I'm going to give it a little bit of space here. I think, okay, at this point, we're going to make it to the target. It's just how long am I going to be able to stay in to see it go all the way to the top, and I believe we will. 18, 19, 20. If we get back up to 24, the high, and can't get through it, you got a bunch of orders stacked up here. Bring this now to 12 on the stop. Can you believe we got taken out to the tick before we got to where we needed to get to? There's 23, 24, 32 is your target up above you. Okay, I'm going to cancel the short on the ES for now. Canceling the short on the ES. I'm going to be pretty happy here with where we are. I'm canceling the short on the ES. We're at 23, 24. I told you we'd make it up to that revision structure target up there, and I think you still will. I told you once you close above your structure signal, you should make it to that structure target, and I believe you will. At 20, we're only a point away from that now. We're going to make it to our target up here at 43.32 as well on the ES. Am I going to be able to stay in long enough to see it happen? That is the question du jour here. 14 on the trail stop, though. I'm tightening up the stop real tight here. 14 on the stop. We were having trouble getting up through all those stacks of liquid, all that stack of liquidity. Look at there's 22. Let's go 23, 24. You got limit order short at 24 up to 30. You know, it may be tough sledding getting up through. If we get through this 24 and it goes 25 and then starts to rotate down and 26 and rotate down, then I'll drag the stop up real tight for it. There's 24. There's 25, 26. Yep. 17 is the stop now. Like I said, there's a bunch of liquidity up here above you trying to keep the lid on it. So, like I said, if it rotates up and then comes back, I'm not going to give too much back here. That's 6 ticks away from your target. That's pretty damn close. Right? There's 25, 26, 27, 28. Bring this trail stop now to 19. 19 on the trail stop. Actually, 17 still on the trail stop. That's 27. Like I said, go up to 26, 27 and fail and all that kind of stuff. This is very possible here. Thanks, John. Being patient just really pays, right? So it's almost $1,000 trade here. We had to get dinged out with a bunch of bull crap. Right? There's 24, 25. Get up through 25, 26. Get up through it here. We got 185 short at 31. I'm at 17 on the stop. And you're at the bottom of the zone. You see that up here? There's 18 and out. All right. So, again, you can see that we did catch a really nice trade on the CL today. And our patience paid off, and we were able to get done what it is that we needed to get done there on the CL. No trades on the ES. Again, I described to you what happened over there. The market maker levels actually performed pretty well today. But I was hit but no fill, and I wasn't in the mood to chase it given the nature of our CL trade and just the overall general market conditions. So, again, no harm, no foul over there on the ES. No trades. We did have a very nice CL trade today. We did get taken out to the tick, which seems to happen to us quite a bit. But, again, we were able to jump back on board and actually execute the trade according to the trade plan. So, again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending some time here with us at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.